Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Demetrius Johnson, and you're listening to MMALatestNews.com.
It's time to roll, baby.
But
I don't want to be, but you don't want to be a failure. But you're just thinking, and that makes it. And I'm listen, like I'm not sort of putting it back to you, but when you've sort of achieved what you have, and especially there, I remember seeing that with your ma, where you've paid the house, and I just think, nah, that's what makes it all worth it. All those sacrifices make it worth it. I remember getting my mum and dad some new windows and a new finger, and I was.
There's
buzzing,
nothing like it, is there?
And it's not, and there's nothing like it. Like it's just what it meant to my mum. Like she said, "Oh, I'm gonna pay," and I went, "Mum, I don't want that." Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it just that's what you do it for, and it makes all those sacrifices. At the time, you don't think it, but you think.
Well, I had the same thing as you. She'd be like, "Oh, what's £4 that session?" It'd be one of them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all the way through my career, it'd be like that. Well, I didn't have a job. Do you know what I mean? In the beginning, when I was young, and it was one of them. So for me to get my first paycheck and go, "Yeah, listen,
Mum,
how much is left on the gaff bump done?" That there.
It
I'll
made
die
it
happy
all
now.
worth it. Yes,
No matter what happens tomorrow.
I can't imagine being a fly on the wall in there for that day.
Yeah.
For tomorrow, what matters now? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Taking them to New York, to Madison Square Garden.
And that's the thing, yeah.
Come on, it's.
And that's when, like, it was like when they come out to LA and stuff like that, and like the lads, they had a fucking great time. I'm sure you'll just see them partying and stuff like that. They went via Vegas as well, so you can imagine. And I'm like, you know, you think, oh, have I let you down?
Nah, they don't give us.
We had the most amazing time. The fight was just a small part of it.
Yeah.
There's only
do you know what I mean? We've
I
had,
had 40 people there
and they're
fly
like,
to New
listen,
York.
we got over that.
And they loved it.
Yeah, we got over that.
I was with them. I was sat with your pals. Top.
And it's, but they're going, listen, we're dead proud of you and stuff like that. But you just, it's mad. You take them on that journey, and it means that
you get wrapped up in the results sometimes.
Yeah,
but,
of course
but,
you do.
But what you've got to not get wrapped up in is like what you're doing for the community and bringing your family to New Year's Eve, New York, Madison Square Garden, and then you're bringing. I had 40 people fly out.
Of course,
we're all
and
out together after the fight.
Yeah, after the fight, and you think that's one of the. I bet, mate, that's one of the greatest nights of your life.
It really was. Coming to this new year, just
the finals this New Year's coming.
Yeah, every New Year in Madison Square Garden is the final.
That's where you're going to be next.
Give me
year.
a big check for $1 million, and then
we haven't done what.
Mate, you know what? I'm bad because I was thinking I'm going to try and do it this year. But I just moved into the house and all that, and that's why I was asking you before about the final day. I really want to.
It's every year.
I wanted to be there. Fucking.
I've got a lot of promises, mate. I'm writing every promise down where you go. I'm coming, and I'm going to be ringing you all going.
There's worse places to spend New Year's as well than New York.
It was the best.
How many times are you going to say like one of my fucking mates was fighting at Madison Square Garden for a fucking million?
Well, when at what point in your career did people start treating you different? Because I've noticed now after flying back to Manchester, your life changes.
Of course it does, and you sort of it just happened. And to be honest, what I was talking about before, I remember like a few people might not seem it now, but might be the best thing that ever happened to you, that because he had a story to go with like what happened and stuff. It was popularity just shot.
Fucking winner song thing, innit?
Yeah, it's mate. It shot through the roof, mate, and it was like shit. Life become very mad then for like from 2014. December 2014 happened. From then onwards, for a good few years, life was just totally crazy. Listen, you always had people who'd recognise you out. It become crazy.
Yeah.
And like sort of a bit like, wow, I can't get my head around this. You know what I mean? You become a lot more recognisable and stuff like that. But of course you do. You see it, and I think the same would have happened to you. I remember like early on in my career, there's people who didn't think I was going to do out.
Yeah.
And do you know what? Fair play to them, you know, but then there was buying tickets at the end and stuff like that. So I think,
great,
innit? Come back, so fair play. It was almost like nice to prove them wrong. And listen, you appreciate the support, but it was like they never thought you was going to get that far, and they treat you a little bit different, if that makes sense, you know what I mean?
No, massively different. I was the same thing in June when we had the contender thing and all that shit went down and it was, now you're not getting it. It was another, I was telling him last week, a lot of people are where's he going to go from here? There was a moment where it could have been, you know what, or it was either that or grab your balls and go for it.
I remember saying to you, where did I see you after it now? And I remember saying, in a weird way, and it worked out.
Big time.
Because of the controversy, if you're not, everyone knows you should have been.
Oh,
you know
yeah.
What I mean?
If you'd have just been signed,
yeah,
you wouldn't have got anywhere near the publicity.
No, do you know what? Yeah, because exactly that, and it's wrong, but you should have got signed, but because of the controversy around it, everyone was like, "Why's that not fucking?"
But your job now is to go and fucking clean heads off.
Yeah, of course.
Take that fucking $1 million check, and then see what's.
But it was Dom Cruz who got it into perspective for me after it on the coach when we're leaving the thing. I said, I said, don't want to talk to you. I don't want to talk to anyone. Leave me alone.
I can imagine he's the worst.
And he's like,
peckhead in the world when
listen,
you don't want to talk.
I swear to you, you don't want to hear it now. It's the best thing that's going to happen to your career.
Yeah.
How'd you work that out, mate?
And it has been, whereas I obviously, listen, again, I'm just a fan, but I remember saying the same to you. I said, in a weird way, it will all work out where, and it is. And I remember you saying, "Nah, it has." He said because of that, and it's took off. And I think I remember you saying that. Dom said this and that. But sometimes you just don't want to hear it. You just
you don't, mate. You don't. Especially you in the hospital. You're not going to fight. You don't want to speak to no one. I don't want to. Because
not ideal.
He's like me. He's a gym rat. He loves it. We love what we do.
I missed it probably. Like when I first went back to the gym and when I was going to spar for the first time.
Wow, I bet that was weird.
I was excited. It sounds stupid. I was looking forward to getting punched in the head again, which sounds stupid. That only fight life. I was looking forward to getting punched in the head again.